Great job, sir. Dr. Hansen's offered to stay on with us for now, and I think her skills will be invaluable.
It's hard to believe I'm even here.
Great to have you, Doc. How you planning on pitching in?
Well, your medical facilities are medieval, and your science expertise is non-existent. Perhaps I could start there.
Ouch. Well, I guess you might be able to teach Stedman a thing or two. Welcome aboard, Doc.
Guess you heard the news by now, Raynor. Looks like you're back in business.
That I am, Mr. Hill. And fighting the Zerg and Dominion all at once is going to take its toll on my standing forces. You got any guns for hire?
But you know the invasion makes it a seller's market right now. Still, your bartender over there makes a hell of a Mai Tai. So, sure, I've got some mercenary contracts you might be interested in.
You're all heart, Mr. Hill.
So, we now have the opportunity of getting mercenaries. We start with the War Pigs already, which are basically elite marines. They're pretty cool. We can also get the Devil Dogs, which are 2 fire bats. They're kind of good, but we've gone over the drawbacks of the fire bats. And, well, I'm going to save the money for now. Something to get in the future, possibly. So, this is the Cantina. Thought you'd like these. The winning entry from a Zerg hunt. Maybe they'll bring you luck from Joey Ray. I'll add the TV to your tab. Yeah, that seems about fair.
Funny. Sometimes I still feel like a cop. Only now it's the bad guys that are in charge.
Take a look at the commercial here. Pistol. Advanced Targeting 3.0. Take your shot at life. Meanwhile, we've got a dancing Blood Elf. Always nice. We've got the arcade game, which I'll show off soon. But first, let's have a chat with Tychus.
You meet Dr. Hansen yet?
Sure did. I asked that sweet thing if she'd like to give me a physical. No harm in asking, right? I think she's got her eye on some pansy ass, though.
Yeah? Who might that be?
Oh, I don't know. Some white knight kind of guy came charging down to save a colony, maybe. Damn, Jimmy. You never could read the ladies.
And then, yeah, this is just to go to the mercenaries, which we've decided not to do anything right now. The laboratory isn't quite upgraded yet. We need to do one mission for that first. But we have a lot more credits now. So we might want to get the bunkers upgraded. Here's also the fire bat upgrade. This is a pretty good one. Makes the area attack even bigger. The fire bats are becoming a little more. This is just so they have more armor, which is nice. Especially nice against Zerglings. These two together basically make them anti-Zergling. Because with 3 armor upgradable to 4, the Zerglings' attacks will barely scratch them. However, it's expensive as all hell. We are gonna upgrade the Marines. And we're gonna put these two completely for bunker. Because they are very useful. And now we are down to 0 cash. So, let's hope we make something new of it. And the best time to do that is to go to a mission. So, Horner, what do you got to say?
It sure felt good rescuing those folks. But there's millions more out there that need help, too.
We can't be everywhere at once, sir. The important thing is that we set an example and gave them hope. Every time we help folks in need, it's another step on the road to a better future.
I know, Matt. But it's been 4 years and we're still no closer to bringing Mengsk down. Now with the Zerg back in the mix, your better future needs to hurry up and get here, or there's gonna be no one left to see it.
I've heard a lot about you, Commander. The Dominion always portrayed you as a criminal, terrorist. There's more to you than it seems.
Well, with the Dominion being what it is, someone's gotta stand up for the little guy. It sure ain't gonna be Mengsk.
Doesn't seem like the Emperor cares at all. My people from Agria and displaced populations from across the sector have all fled to a refugee staging area on Meinhof. There are reports of violence and disease spreading throughout the camps, but the Emperor's done nothing.
I'll look into it, Doc.
So, we can either go to Meinhof.
Jim. Refugee populations from across the sector have been using Meinhof as a staging point. But with so many people in close proximity, an epidemic of some kind has started sweeping through the camps. Please, my people need help. We've got to do something before it's too late.
Or we do Monolith.
The Mobius boys think there's another artifact on a world called Monolith. Supposedly there's Protoss guarding it. A group of fanatics call themselves the Tal'Darim. Now don't get all sentimental thinking these Tal'Darim are your old Protoss buddies. 'Cause they ain't.
Or Redstone 3.
I hear the mighty Jim Raynor's on the move, but short on funds. The planet Redstone's got the most valuable minerals around, and with the Zerg invasion, the Kelmorians backed up and left it all behind. Some enterprising men could turn a big profit there. Meet me at Redstone if you want a piece of the action.
Now that's Gabriel Tosh. He's pretty cool. I'm going to go with Monolith first, and probably then Redstone, and then Meinhof last. That seems a bit cruel when Hansen's asking, like, our people are being screwed over, help, help. But hey, man, we need minerals, we need monies, it's important stuff. I also really like the Reaper and the Marauder, so they'd be quite handy to have when we take on Meinhof. So we'll start with Monolith, and here we go.
There it is, Jimmy. Just like Mobius said. Easy money.
I don't know. There's a lot of Protoss down there. We're gonna have to... What the?
Warning. Multiple Zerg biosignatures detected.
Ah, hell.
Them critters were just hiding underground, waiting?
No idea, but you can bet they're headed straight for our shrine.
Well, that sure complicates things. We can't fight two armies at once, partner.
With any luck, we won't have to. We only need to hold the area at the top of the shrine long enough to extract the artifact. So we'll land here and cut our way through the Protoss lines while they're busy with the Zerg. It's only a matter of time before the Zerg overwhelm the Protoss. We'd best grab the artifact and be long gone by then.
Here we are. We've got this little path leading up here. Now we're going to be quick about this. Cancel you two, send you, build bunker. Remember we upgraded our bunkers? So they're going to be pretty damn good by now. We need a few marines to sit there. We have fire bats as well, but no, we're going to need it at the moment.
Severely outnumber the Protoss forces. It is likely the Protoss will fall shortly.
But here's the plan. Then we've got to get that artifact before the Zerg overrun the whole place.
Warning. Protoss stalkers are gathering at our perimeter. Not enough minerals. Incoming transmission.
I got something new for you, cowboy. Marauders, the latest word in big bada-boom hardware.
I ain't sure this is the best time to be experimenting, Swan.
Best time there is. Let the Marauders loose against those stalkers and you'll see.
Not enough
As you can see, the Marauders take up 2 spaces there. But they're pretty good. The bunker upgrades is making this pretty sweet.
Say the word, bitch. Got a whole lot of love. Don't leave me hanging. Time's a wasting.
I do love these Marauders. They're incredibly good. We're gonna bust out the Marauder. The Marines work best in bunkers really much. The usefulness of the Marauders come from their actually we don't have that upgrade yet, so that's coming later, I guess. Oh, I forgot to put a rally point. There we go, much better. Now, normally I wouldn't bother with a second bunker because we don't really need it, but it's cool. Bunkers are cool. So, let's build some more. Meanwhile, as you can see, we have plenty of time here. Well, like, yes, they're saying rush, 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 but it's not that big a deal. We have our time. So we're going to build our troops, which is basically going to be a mix of Marauders, Marines, and Medics at the moment. We're not really going to bother with the Fire Bats. Fire Bats are actually not half bad against Protoss because their shields, they don't count. Basically, you have different types of damage. You see, there's 10 damage and then 20 versus armored, and so on. Like generally, it works out that the fire bats do tons and tons of damage to light armors, light units, and zealots count as light units, which is pretty big. However, the stalkers aren't, so eh. Also, they're slow. They need to get to the front very slow, etc. It's not the greatest. Might bring along 1 or 2 just for fun, but that's about it. Place that there in a little corner. And see these little things? These are for the... Oh, here we go.
Incoming Zerg attack wave detected.
Are they coming on me? Or, yeah, they're coming on here. That wasn't much of a wave.
Additional supply depots required.
Ah, supply depots. That's what we're building. This is the drawback of queuing up too many units. If they sit there, that's money you're not using right now. That's doing you no good. So ideally, if you're a pro StarCraft player, you pretty much always keep your money low and just make sure they're not just sitting around, because they do you no good when they're in the bank. It's been a long time since I played. I played this multiplayer a little bit. You know, emphasis on the little. I was never very good. I pretty much reached gold as my best. It goes bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and then master, and then grandmaster at the very top, I think. So that's where the pro players play. And yeah, it's tough. There's some. I'm gonna build a reactor here. I'm not gonna build a reactor here actually. I'm gonna build a tech lab because we do want to be able to build these. Although we could use this as just a marine building one, but not really that much of a rush to be able to in a row. That's mainly if you really want to bust them out quickly. We got 4 marauders, that's pretty sweet. We got the marine, we can put that marine in there. We got a full 6. That is basically going to keep that safe. AA and DD.
Not enough minerals.
Kidding me? Oh man, they're 100 each. Oh yeah, the Merc compound. You see here the war pigs? They cost 4 supplies, I think. That means supply? That symbol should mean supply. Yeah. And they're 250 each. We're gonna get those. I should have if I got them before, but I was too busy talking about other things, so there you go. Man, we need more. We need lots more SCVs, but I want these first. We can. The thing is, once I actually go out fighting, I'll have plenty of time to just easily build the SCVs back at home. There we go. Okay. See, they just drop down instantly. That's pretty cool. And there's a cooldown to get more of them. They're like extra super marines. 85 health versus 55, and they do 8 damage versus 6. They're very good. So, okay, so if we actually completely get rid of all our defense, we have a pretty good team here.
Armed and ready. Of course.
As long as we stay near here, we should be okay, but honestly, I don't want to risk it. So, let's get the marine, non-war pig marines.
Better be good. Been waiting on you.
2, not the war pig.
You gonna give me orders?
You rang?
This better be good. Armed and ready. By the numbers, boy.
And 1 marauder each, I think.
Don't leave me hanging.
And then we just need 2 more marines.
This better be good.
And then we've got a small team, which we're gonna extend. With more war pigs, for one thing. This should be done soon. But yeah, the relics. Basically, you know how we picked up Chrysalis? Last mission? To get research points? That's what the relics are for, as you can see over here. And that's what we're gonna do. Let's make some Marine, Marauder. Marine.
Not enough.
We want more medics as well. Come on, hurry it up. We'll take a little squad. Let's see what we can find here. We do need to sort of go around here, which is normally not something you want to do because, well, Zerg, but it's only one of these, so we should be fine. We do have stim pack, we have combat shields, and the war pigs. So here we go. Stim, go. Make sure that we have 1 medic, so we're not very prepared for a big fight, but we're good. Oh yeah, we have SCVs just standing around doing nothing. That's amateur right there.
You scared me. Gotcha. I'm going. Who wants some?
Shouldn't be a lot of dudes here, if I remember correctly.
Coming through.
Oh, we have cannons. Alright, so we're gonna need more medics for this. Otherwise, marauders are pretty good for cannons, but we're gonna get to those.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Most important thing, pretty much, in all of StarCraft, is getting your economy up and running. Like you can see, this is 13 out of the 24. That's basically a formula based on the amount of mineral patches we have. So we should have roughly, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3 for each. Now 3 is a lot, but it is basically where it stops being the maximum useful. You want to have at least 2 for each. 2.5 is a good.
Standing by.
So let's keep this running while we get some more. See, yeah, we're already steamrolling Vespene because these are so cheap, Vespene wise. But we're good. War pigs, war pigs. Oh, let's cancel here, so we can afford the war pigs. Yeah, buddy. That should be enough supply depots for now. So, here we go. With the war pigs, we should be fine. Let's get rolling. Not literally rolling, we're not playing Banelings, but rock and rolling. So the Marauders can take a bit more of a hit. They have more armor. And they have, well, I have 1, but, you know, and they have 100 health, so let's go. There we go. No damage taken. Well, damage taken, but no deaths. That's the relic. Sorted out. Let's get some more Marauders. And let's upgrade them. Always good. Where's the engineering bay? There we go.
This better be go on. Just say when. Say the word, baby. It's go time. Got a whole lot of love. What the hell are smithereens anyway? Yeah, I got all 5 fingers. 3 on this hand, 2 on the other one. Don't leave me hanging. It's about to get heavy.
It's about to get heavy with his 5 fingers. We have pretty solid troops now. We should basically be able to just blast through all of these. So all we need to do is make sure that we get all the research relics. So this is that you run into this and you go, ah, and they've got a really good position. What you want to do here is take out the pylons as fast as you can. So you stim up and then go, 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 go. Because they're putting up shields so you can't walk past. Which means you're getting destroyed by the photon cannons. If you take out those real fast, the photon cannons get no energy, and you're good to go.
Base is under attack.
That's fine. That's what the bunkers are for. These goddamn force fields. That's one of the coolest things you can do as Protoss, is to summon force fields. Block people from going past. But war pigs? Not yet. Okay, fair enough. Let's get them upgrades going.
Just go on.
And some more marines. And medics. We now have so much money that it doesn't really matter that we queued up. We have plenty of to use anything. Here we go. This is just 1 cannon. There's a technique with marines specifically, but generally all of the infantry that's ranged, is that you can't quite attack while moving, but there's a short cooldown between attacks. I'm gonna show you up here. There's a short cooldown between attacks, and that's where you should move. So you do stuff like this, stim up, attack, move. That means you're more or less attacking while moving. Not quite, obviously, but... makes you more of a mobile force. As usual, when you're going up against Protoss, a decent idea is taking out all the pylons first. Depending on how much damage you're taking, obviously. We're taking some hits here, but it's no big deal. That's the Guardian Shield. Reduces damage taken from attacks by so much. It's pretty good. We got reinforcements coming. We're in no hurry. War Pigs! And we've got the upgrade coming as well. We have quite a bit of medics. The problem is they're not always where everyone is. Oh, well, we'll be fine here. The defenses are holding very strong here. This little path is basically lets you know that there's another relic, I think. Yeah. And it's just pylons in the way. It's kind of just a weird little setup, but there you go. Got a whole lot of love. That's 4 out of 4, so we've got that. And this is the last bit. And I'm pretty sure we got a pretty solid crew. We don't really need to wait for the stragglers, really. We have the upgrade and anything, so... I'm gonna back away, because then they can't actually attack me either. Wait for the force fields to drop. Oh, we've got people coming. Now... let's get this thing.
Yes, sir. What the?
Now these are pretty dangerous. They do sort of like Colossus attack, and they mow through your troops, but we have just so many units that they just die way too quickly. Still, some casualties.
I got a crew coming down to pick up the artifact.
Got what we came for. Let's hightail it out of here.
I forgot how resourceful you were, Jim. I won't make that mistake twice.
Kerrigan.
An encounter with an old friend. Either way, that was a pretty chill mission. I didn't really rush it through. If you do rush it through, you need to do it on 15 minutes. And it's on hard difficulty as well, which makes it a little bit harder, but I played it very safe. I built up a lot of units that you really don't need. What you want to do is you put like one bunker, fill that. I mean, you're basically really never that attacked, and then rush out with a small group. You can always skip the research if you want, just to get the achievements.